what it takes to be a hero, let me know. Tell me what it takes to be a hero, let me know. Tell me what it takes to be a hero, let me know. Just let me know. I think that I should ask Mr. Watson. I think that I should ask Mr. Watson.
What's up, everybody? This is part two of today's double hitter of Dear Creative. And in case you're wondering what Dear Creative is, that's a great question for you to ask. Let me explain to you. Dear Creative is a show where I, as a creative, talk about being a creative. And on this show, I bring my creative friends and we talk about all that good business. Today's episode is going to be very epic, as we will be talking about things of epic proportions that happened epically over the last 3 epic days. But you're probably, if you're tuning in for the first time, you're probably looking and like, well, who are you, guy? That's a great question to ask as well. I am the publisher of Short Fuse Media Group, the founder of Freestyle Comics, the most enthusiastic person in comics, one half of the good, the bad, and the nerdy, aka also known as the Super Mad Brother, Mike Watson, your host in the building today. What's up? Let's get it. All right. We're streaming right now on Facebook on my personal page. Give me a friendship request. And we're streaming on Twitch. Give me a follow. Yes, because I do all this goodness all the time. All right. So we're going to get into this thing. Something happened over the last 3 days. It was crazy. It was a battle of epic proportions. It is a scribble war. And let's just get right into it, because today what we're going to do, and this we have not done this yet. We're going to go through the beginning and the conclusion of this first of hopefully many, because I hope many of you guys are doing this. But let's bring the hardest working man in comics.
Yo,
Victor Dandridge.
What up?
What's up?
What's going on, broski?
It's going good. So let's get this out the way first.
Yeah.
Do you hate me?
Do I hate you? I mean, I've hated you since the day we met. What are you talking about? Let's make this. Let's be specific. Do I hate you for what you did? Of course. Well, of course, I hate you. No, this was. I love you. I love you madly. This was a lot of fun. The ending was the ending that it needed. As we've discussed, there are ramifications that are going to be great to explore later. But no, this was the move that you pulled that win out, and I'm very proud of you. I thought I had it, but that last minute, that buzzer beater, that schwack'em, that happened, and I concede. I definitely concede.
Well,
that schwack'em, that happened.
I got you on Twitch. Well, it was. Let's not even go there. Let's From the beginning, people have asked us, were we mad at each other?
Yes, they have.
What's going on? I had people sliding in my DMs. I thought you and Victor were brothers. I was like, we are.
We are. What are you talking about? What's wrong?
Brothers fight. I mean, this thing happens. But let's. So here's the portion that people don't know.
Yeah.
Hold up. So Victor put up an image. Why is that on?
Uh-oh. We're about to see something crazy.
Just making sure we're streaming in both networks. Make sure there's no problems. Yes, Moana. Yes, we can chat after this. That will be perfectly fine. All right. I've also got some research on some of that stuff that we were talking about. So yes. All right. So here's the thing people don't know. They missed this initial image that came out, which is funny because I saw it and was like, oh, that's cute. And didn't pay it no attention. Like, oh, that's nice. I was like, yeah, but I don't have time to deal with that right now. So we're going to share screen. Yeah, we're going to take you guys through it. Some of our favorite comments, some of our favorite memes. Of course, each one of the illustrations that we went through, how indie one-shot battles became the scribble war. And we hope other creators, artists, and stuff join in on this thing, too. All right, so sharing the first screen. So, Victor, who is this punching Vigilance?
All right, so like right before I did that piece, I did a little shot of a character. Her name is Gloriana. She is the for lack of a better word, the Wonder Woman of the Vantage In-House universe. And as a reference for any of the Star Wars readers out there, she is actually the mother of Catherine Pollux from WonderCare. So I had done a shot of her playing around in Procreate. I've had an iPad Pro for a while, and there are times when I will play around in Procreate just to kind of do some visual, things, some pieces, whatever, if I need to do character designs. But let me just say this. I identify and have identified for the longest time, I would say for the last at least 10 years, as a writer, not an artist. Though I can draw, I don't like doing it. I don't have the love of it. And I don't honestly feel like I have the skill set that I think I should have to call myself an artist. So I don't do it.
Whenever Victor says that BS, that's what's going to happen.
Here we go.
Some of that. That statement can no longer be said after the 3-day debate.
I was using it. I was using it before.
No, yeah, it's done. It's in the book. Put a check on it. The line from Doom when The Rock said, because he's dead. It's dead. Get back to this image. You were playing around in Procreate.
Around with it. So I did this punch motion. And then I decided, you know what? It would be funny to pick at my brother and make her punching Vigilance. And I literally, like, on separate layers, drew Vigilance in there, ended up putting the comic book style background in there. And you got, quick sketch of Hot Shot with the super anime exclamation point. You got Boyd doing the, oh my God. And then you've got Smith laughing. And it was shots fired. It was a nice little, I'm teasing, I'm playing, just kind of stretching the artistic muscles a little bit.
Teasing and playing my butt. So remember, if you got any questions, you got any comments, if you want to talk about your favorite images that you saw from Battle, please post in our comments. We're streaming on live and Twitch. I want to get everybody involved in this. So this first image came across, but there was no Hot Shot, there was no Smith, and there was no Void.
That's true.
When I didn't immediately respond to the chat, the next day, the three of them were put in there.
I didn't appreciate you ignoring me.
Then that got posted. Like, I gave him the check mark. Like, I gave him the thumbs up in the chat. Then this all got posted. I was like, oh, okay. So he's stepping on the line. He hasn't crossed it, but he's stepping on the line.
If I do this,
I got commission work I need to finish. I'm gonna get to it, but I can't right now. So right now, turn to a couple days, and then the disrespect continues.
Well, I'm just saying, like, okay, so after I did it, I expected you to come back extra hard. And when I didn't get anything, I was like, oh, well then let's step it up a little bit. Let's take it to another level and let's share it with everybody.
Yeah.
Let's put it out there for the world to see. So that way he's got to say something to me about what I did. And that piece came out.
You haven't missed anything, Haley. We just got started. We're actually going through the timeline and talking about it and discussing it. Again, any questions or comments, put them on there. I got Twitch and Facebook both up going right now. All right. So, yeah, not bad. Not nothing too disrespectful until you look closely and see the embroidered 99s have been knocked off of his shoulder. Like, yes, Daniel, those are numbers flying off of his uniform. Like, literally. So I'm like, okay.
I needed to make you do something.
This dude is out here, right? Hold up.
Shout out to Vantage, the flagship title or character from my series coming out soon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm mad I got a whole folder. He's so mad at me.
All right, so
wait, this is your dedication? Oh, I love it.
Actually, I did respond with this one to get this out, right?
He did. But that was only in a group chat. It don't count.
That was in the group chat. So I responded to that to get that out, to let Vic know I was here. Just a nice little two-piece that, Vigilance delivers down, knocks her mask off or whatnot.
All I'm saying is that, it took two punches where, Gloriana only delivered one. But that's all right. Go ahead.
Okay, so see, he still want to talk shit like right now, like even though like it's still done. But then where is it? So after the numbers got posted, these are some of the memes that were posted. This is what just egged it on. Like Sean Mack posted that one, classic from Men in Black, Will Smith. I'm looking at him like this. This is my meme. Like, for real? Like, that's what we do. We knock it off.
You're supposed to be on my team. You're supposed to be with me.
And then he hit me with the Rock Guy thumbs up. Like, for real? Like, what is this really about? What's happening?
Amazing.
You know, so I was like, all righty then. Then Todd Dave hit me with the you done got knocked the out. Just right under that. Ren McKenzie's talking about how did the numbers get knocked off?
Oh my God. That's one of my favorite comments there.
Because Ren was the first one to notice it. Crystal works in the building. What's up? You have a whole folder. Weren't you recently saying something about needing to improve your organization? That's why I have a folder. I'm organized.
A whole folder.
All right. And so Andy, another close friend of ours, part of the family, puts up I love this one. I can do this all day because I just got the crap knocked out of him, right? And I'm like, man, I can't respond fast enough. You know, we get that out the next one. Then before I could even get my hands together, Justice is dead. He died so long ago. So let me explain the levels of the disrespect. All right. So first off, he had to go dig this dude up. He's carrying his lifeless body around like he's done this to him and had the audacity to mess up his costume. He was already dead. And now he's just floating here in this awesome memorial piece to this character. And so, you know, after that, do we got comments after this one?
There definitely was some comments on that one.
Look at this. I still haven't heard from Mike Watson. Maybe I should poke him again a little harder this time. You disrespecting the dead. Leah, which is one of my favorite comments, says, wait till he's done eating. He's coming for you. Exactly.
100%.
100%.
100.
Amani is like, who is this? You've read Hot Shot, Amani. I don't know how you don't know who this is. This
issue
Joshua.
3. Read issue 3.
This Joshua Christopher guy. I'm so glad he's your fan. I hate him. He was ride or die with you through the whole battle. My man counted me out. From day one.
Come on, you know Josh.
He counted me out from day one.
He's just a Smith fan, man. He loves his Samaritan. What can I say?
I need him to have some unbiased. So let's see what we got next. So I had enough of this shit. Right. So Justice gets resurrected and he grabs Smith by his foot, and we're talking Hulk smash, Loki style.
No.
Yeah.
Loki style is what started it. This is a combination of Loki and Thor. Like this is on some other planet being slammed to death. Is bad. No. I'll tell you what. This one can be Loki. The upgrade to it, that's Thor. Yeah.
But yeah, so I felt like something had to be done in response to all this. Like it was like, so Victor was really trying to push to get a worthwhile response. We got the TI in the GIF. Victor immediately commenting, yes, give me all of the smoke. I want all of it. And then Victor goes and plays the victim in the comments. Yeah, looks like Mike feeling some type of way. I don't know why. Like, for real?
What you mean? Big brother always picking on me, man. It's terrible.
Hey,
I'm just a little brother just trying to do stuff.
Moana said she loved this one.
Oh, man. So I think Moana was on your team. She was team you the whole way.
Hey,
I see how it is.
That's my sis. Hey, Red McKenzie back with the knocking the numbers off.
Knocked his numbers off. Numbers gone.
But and then Brian Kimball put in the GIF with Loki and Thor.
Yeah.
What I liked about it is like at this point we started homaging our favorite things, like some of the cool geekdom things that we've seen and experienced or whatnot.
Yes.
Let me see here what else we got next. Next up. Yeah, so this is when the shit talking starts. Like, cause now I'm all the way in my feelings. Moana said Team Epic. That's what's up.
Dang.
Yeah, so this is when I'm all in my feelings, and I'm on the iPad now for real. I'm on it for real. I'm like, remember, Victor Dandridge Jr. started this.
Yo, when I got that, I was like, oh, it's about to go down. The only thing I could do was that Smith gift would just be like, let's just laugh maniacally then. That's it. Let's do it.
But this is the best part about battling you because you know all the stuff I like. That's Smith's my favorite villain. So he put that on there, man. I put the hat on. I was like, yeah, let's go. He's asking for it. And Ren McKenzie down here, let the challenge commence. Like he's the referee.
He is summoning us to battle.
To battle. And I think right at this point, this is when Facebook started to pick it up.
Yeah.
And we started getting other people interacting and saying, oh, snap, what's happening right now?
What's going on right now? What's going on?
And then this disrespect.
Wait. You have to show what started that disrespect.
Oh, okay. So this is our brother's company, Mutant Cactus. Company that has been retired. He's doing other things. Sometimes they'll come out to do a button set or two, if they feel like it or whatnot. But Victor has the Kindergartens beaten up on the Mutant Cactus logo.
Whoa.
I'm going to get to it with the buttons having beat up facial expressions. Clever as hell. Clever as hell. So in case you did not realize, they're a button company. Made some awesome buttons. They still do every now and again. But to have the buttons be facial expressions of getting beat up, that's that writer. That's that writer instinct right there. Now you're probably asking and wondering, why are we beating up an innocent victim's company? I'll tell you why. We're going to back up.
Innocent my butt.
Oh, it's not on this one.
No, it's not on that one.
Oh, because it was in the comments.
Yeah.
Danny took this picture, Danny, editor-in-chief of Freestyle Comics,
also
head letterer. Mm-hmm. He took this image of Smith getting smashed, and he put a small snap, right up here in this little area right here where my mouse is. Snap, a quiet little snap, as in Justice snapped his legs. And then Victor took offense to it and beat up his leg.
Daggone right. It was a fair fight between me and you, and Danny jumped in, so I had to retaliate.
Listen to that. Had to retaliate, he said.
Had to retaliate. Y'all ain't gonna pick on me. I'm the baby. Y'all both older than me. I'm the baby. You ain't supposed to gang up on me. Shame on both of y'all.
Oh, shoot. We might have a live debut happening on the show later on tonight. Another little scribble war was started.
Uh-oh.
We might have something coming in a little bit later. All right, so this is when the game started changing. All right. So here's the thing, and I think this is a very fun battle, and Victor can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Because Victor, as he says, he considers himself more of a writer than an artist. I consider myself more of an artist than a writer. So putting both of us together, with us being able to do both, creates certain challenges. I know going at Vic, I've got to deal with cleverness. This dude can think on the drop of a hat, drop of a dime. He can write. He will come up with some things. So after this piece, Victor's Ren McKenzie said, he never even saw the snap.
Yeah, he didn't see it.
Haley says, of course, Danny jumped in. He's got to defend his brand. He's the editor-in-chief.
No, forget all that. Danny is my friend first, okay? Fourth grade. Me and Danny, that's my brother. He's not supposed to jump in on Mike's side first. He was supposed to stay neutral.
He's supposed to stay neutral.
Oh.
So
and then here comes disrespect.
Yes. Okay. Because now it had to be stepped up.
Disrespect.
And I want to explain the science of this one. This is actually a 2-hit combo. Think of Superman and Doomsday when Superman blocked the first punch but didn't block the kick. Well, Void hits Prime dead in his face, and Prime ate it like it was nothing. Little blood came up. So then Void pushed his ass down further. Completely knocking the hand of the Fate's hand off of him in the air, twirling with the blood spittle that Victor has deemed an organ.
Yeah, that's trailing down. That's not blood spittle. That is a full-fledged organ that has been liquidated. Okay, and he is regurgitating it out. That is something that he needed to survive. Thank you. That was messed up.
I was very happy with this one.
You know what? I'm gonna be 100% with you. The action involved in that is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like you feel it. Like that image has a soundtrack to it. It does. Like it's got a soundtrack to it, and you're just like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Here's kind of the thing. What's up? Okay. Here's kind of the thing. I was reading My Hero Academia online to get hyped up to deal with you. I needed to read and eat my Wheaties.
Oh my goodness!
And we got some good ones in here. And Tyrell White, who was watching the whole thing, said it just gets worse from here. Danny J. Quick is in here. Danny J. Quick says, "Really? We went and sicked Void on him." Victor's in the comments again talking with some now we're talking, baby. And I said I had to give him respect to one of my favorite comics. Yeah, Prime's not a joke.
Nah, Prime man,
not a joke at all.
Not at all.
I can't remember, and I feel ashamed. If Prime or Smith is your Superman archetype.
So technically both are.
Yeah, that's all right.
Technically both are. So okay. you right in line. You right in
all
line.
Right. Ren McKenzie saying, "Come on." And Daniel Calvin has some of my favorite memes throughout the whole thing. He's got the popcorn with the 3D glasses on.
Yes, the Stephen Colbert is perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But this one was definitely one of my faves.
Wait, before you move on, dude, how do you do the glow effect? Your glow effects are so stinking dope. I hate your guts. Because I haven't figured it out yet. I have not figured out how to do it.
It is just the Luminous pin.
Really?
Yeah. The Luminous pin, the second one. Oh. The light brush pin.
Okay. I haven't played with that yet. But every time you do these and you put the glow effect, I'm like, this hurts even more. Even more. Because it just adds to the energy. Like you literally feel like Void is spinning around to do this so fast that the light in his eyes can't keep up. Like that's awesome.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I had to bring out what I could to compete.
You did well.
It's not a game.
You did well there.
And then every time Vic put out something, the bar just got raised. He took my favorite scene from the greatest cartoon comic show ever. It's so rare that I can ever cut loose. What? Like when I read that first statement, I got up like, no! He said it! And what was so mad is that you thought of it before I did.
I mean, I'm just saying, man, it was a perfect move, you know. This one was a big challenge, and I have to again thank you for this one because I've seen you when you're drawing, you'll do the copy and paste through Procreate, and it's a genius shortcut, and that's literally what I used in order to do the fist punching to keep it uniform and the same fist. So if I had never watched you draw this, I wouldn't have been able to do this. But thanks to Naruto for being my inspiration for this.
Oh, really, really, really?
Yes.
Well, you pulled it off because it absolutely looks like Void is being punched to slumber. Like each one of those fists is a chapter in a bedtime story where this dude is going night-night, like it's done. What's up, Laura? How you doing? But there is nothing I could say. Even when I said looked like Void punched the color out of him, it still got dismissed with the quote. And it's so appropriate because Void is like on par with Darkseid for us in our comic books, and Prime is making him eat all of that, just like doom, 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 like doom, doom, like one of those. Excuse me, the scene in Justice League when the Batmobile is spitting off the shells and it's going doom, doom. That's how I feel like these punches are hitting each one of Void.
That's right.
And he's known for catching bullets, which is terrible. Sean Mack, who is watching every post feverishly, you know. Oh, Danny Cooper's in here. He said you gave him the Undertaker eyes.
I did. It was my best guess at trying to figure out how to do the glow effect that Mike can do because I haven't figured it out yet.
Well, I like your play on color, and with the choices of color that you have in the background and on Void, it really brings strength to that whole piece and really brings the focus to Prime laying in those punches. Like you're not distracted by any of it. And I see it looks like you use some of the I forgot what it's called, tone.
Yeah, I tried to do some what are those? It's a texture dots thing.
Yeah. I know. I can't remember the name of them.
Yeah, it's like a
Zipatone. Yeah. And then we just got some really good comments. Ren telling me not to live in the past because that picture's already done. I'm like, no, damn it, you can still go back and see that picture. Ren telling me I can't make him grow up. Like this is when the comments started. Like we started really stacking up comments.
I loved it
and stuff. Again, so I got the Kevin Hart. Like, all right, there's just nothing.
That's what we do. Okay.
It got so serious. Todd Dave recorded a video and put it in the comments. I mean, we had a ton of people. Like at this point, now Facebook is really paying attention. Our Facebook audiences are paying attention to these. Raphael, everybody knows where you got it from.
Of course.
Like great reference.
Thank you.
Andy said, I'm just gonna sit here and watch the brotherly love.
It was good stuff.
Oh shoot. Scribble War is about to get ignited again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It is.
Is this the piece that Danny did?
No, this is some. Oh no. Danny already posted this piece. But we got a response to something. It's coming. All right.
Oh snap!
So what we got here? So we're back on it. I think this is where we took an intermission and we're both trying to reload our guns.
Yep.
Indie one-shot battles. Victor Dandridge. I'm here to eat burritos and draw, and I'm fresh out of burritos. And this is funny because we actually were on video chat for 2 hours talking while we were drawing with Ren, watching both of us.
That was the most ridiculous part because we're literally showing Ren what we're working on, but making sure the other person can't see it. Why? Why did we do that? Because this is what we do. This is brothers. That's funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious. And I think it definitely added to it and psyched it up. It took me back to my old high school days at Cleveland School of the Arts. Let me see here where else we're at. So, again, great comments. We're getting great engagement. And at this point, it's on now. Like, it's full-fledged. It's like if you didn't think the battle was on, it's on now. Because now I've got a full understanding of my adversary. And, all right, you can't come soft at all at this point.
No.
So, reference from Deku when he lights up and all the smoke is around him when he was in that tournament. And I had to get my numbers put back on with the power of the light. Damn it! I'm gonna put my numbers back on. My damn jersey.
Oh, I love it.
The cool thing about this is it's like, excuse me, what's that game? What's that game we play when you pick up? My wife does it with the kids. It's not a real game. It's a game they made up. It's called And Then. Somebody tells a story, tells a part of a story, and then as soon as they say and then, it goes on to the next person. Right. So literally, we are playing and then in this battle. And, taking parts, we may not have gotten everything from the previous piece, but we brought parts back in from pieces or whatnot to keep the story going. The gif of the searching, trying to see if I should be worried. Sean Mack hit the yes gif because he knows it's about to get intense. Ren McKenzie, that's what it felt like seeing these things happen in action, like how everybody's excited. Ren saw both of us drawing these things, like you said, and hit them with little previews.
Yes.
Now this piece, why don't you go ahead and tell them about this piece, Victor? Because I feel like this is over the line. This is beyond disrespectful. And my nephew, nephew had the nerve and audacity to ask for this, and I think he only did it to please his daddy.
That's possible. So as we were talking, I had started another piece, and in the conversation with Ren and his son, our nephew, it was revealed how much they are not a fan of the Heroes International character Human. And so it was suggested that maybe, just maybe, Smith should destroy Human. And this is what I did while we were on our call. So, yeah, it's Smith unleashing full-on heat blast to Human's face. Yeah.
Full on. And then Victor had the audacity and nerve to put up Bacon as his gift. I absolutely love Bacon. Absolutely, I love Bacon. But I may not look at Bacon the same ever again.
That's a meta diss, though. That the Bacon reference is a meta diss. We've talked about it before. I'm going to talk about it again. Mike Watson stole my bacon, okay? I asked for a bacon cheeseburger plain, and clearly anybody knows that if by calling it a bacon cheeseburger, there's two things that should be on it: bacon and cheese. But somebody decided, no, Vic said plain, let me just go ahead and eat the bacon, and was happy about it. Happy.
You said plain. That's like asking for a cheeseburger plain.
No, that's called a ham. See, you know what? That's right there. That's why I used that gift right there. Right there. Unapologetic the whole time. I'm so upset.
Hey, that bacon was so damn good too. I had 6 pieces of bacon on my burger. Oh God.
He don't even care. Do you see? He don't even care.
Because I had to fight it for a minute. Like, wait, he said plain, but he said bacon double cheeseburger, but plain. And then I was like, oh, forget, just get on there. But I was like, well, what if I give it to him and he meant plain? So I slid the bacon off his burger. It's like I didn't want to be upset.
He felt like he was really doing me a favor when he told me. Y'all don't understand how proud he was. Like, Vic, guess what I saved you from? No fool put bacon on your burger, and you said plain. I took care of it for you. And I'm like, it was supposed to happen.
Right.
Like 2 years ago. I'm still mad, okay? Still mad 2 years ago.
I talked my fat self into being right. Have you ever done that before? Have you ever talked yourself into being right about something that you knew was wrong?
Oh my God. Oh my God. All true. That's a real story.
All right. Then because there's my immediate reaction of shock for my GIF. Sean Mack with the wow. Because I didn't know that's where we were going. I didn't know what we were doing. Ren said he laughed into a coma that day.
Thank you, Ren, for instigating that. Appreciate you.
Tyrone says, I'm watching both of y'all. When is the full book happening? Thank you. So yeah, that's when people started saying, are you collecting this? Or you guys are collecting this into a book, right? I was like, oh wow, all right, I don't know. And here's Ren McKenzie's personal loaded comment. Man, listen, I just finished getting the hot previews of the upcoming battle art from Victor and Michael. Woo-wee! Hashtag popping off, hashtag challenge, hashtag inside the circle, hashtag privileges. And then again, another comment saying, will there be a collection from JM? And Ren also was saying that they need to be collected to a book. He's working on that. Yeah, so after Hotshot charged up, he had to come back and give some love to Prime, and want everybody to notice that he is charging a fireball up in one hand while punching with the golden hand in the other. As Void falls back, you may never see.
Listen, that okay? Stop right there. Let me tell you how mad I was about this one. This is up here with some like Spider-Man and Venom versus Carnage aspect, where you got two diehard enemies teaming up. I saw that, I was like, oh, so they fighting together? Oh, okay, that's what we doing. Okay, yeah, that hurt. That hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt.
I mean, what other option did I have? I had to play off of the plate that I was given.
You ate well, buddy. You ate well. That's all I'm saying.
We're coming up on the next image here. Yeah, there was this side quest that Victor had with Amani. He captured Junebug. I don't know what.
Wait, do you know why I did that?
Why?
Amani did a piece where Junebug is punching Electron.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
just out of nowhere, just punching him like boop. And I was like, oh, it's like that. So yeah, I did this one, because here's the thing. Kindergartens is an all ages friendly title.
Yeah.
School, they're not allowed to fight. They're not allowed to fight.
Okay.
So he had to figure out a peaceful way of disarming the enemy, and this is what he did. Little technology coming together. There you go.
But this is what I really loved, is that it was spreading out to other people to jump in, and that was definitely what was up. Moana thinks we should definitely do a book as well. So I enjoyed this little side quest over here, and I thought it was dope and fun. Now finishing off the attack completes, if you don't know it, now you know it, homage to My Hero Academia. If you don't, you've seen my comments on Facebook. I absolutely love it. All right, that manga jumps. But Hotshot has apparently, in this version of the story, unlocked all of his powers.
Season blast.
Had to take it back home. For that. And we got plenty of trash talking on this page with the gifts. What I feel like, I felt like we were two boxers satisfying an audience.
That is true.
It didn't matter who threw the punch as long as the punch was devastating.
That's all they wanted to see. They wanted to see the carnage. It was terrible.
But yeah,
all y'all violent people.
If you notice, we're starting to get to actual comic type pages now in this battle that we're doing. You started that by actually making it narratives and building up on stuff like back-to-back narratives. That was your fault. You did that. Again, Victor Dandridge is too clever and too smart. I had to come with everything that I could think of. Every time Victor answered, I would sit at my table like, what can I do?
What can I do to him? What can I do to him? I'm going to do something.
Then we started getting the previews. And this is when, again, expectation here and where we're at with the next piece through the roof. Because now we're like, oh, we teasing shit? We teasing shit? With the quote, so Vigilance right. Tell me, what do you do besides watching your team get beaten? Which is a true quote, because the first two issues, she watches the team get beat, and she comes in and helps at the end. Like, not fair, because you help orchestrate that yourself.
What? I was just going off of the fact that to be vigilant is to watch.
Daniel Caliban said, hold up. Danny says, kindergartners can't fight, but they can uppercut punch mutant cactus. Daniel says, mutant cacti don't count as people, perhaps.
That is true. They don't, especially not when they are of giant monster-sized proportions. So, yeah.
Danny said he's got 3 eyes. He counts.
So, he's a Power Ranger-style monster, and this was just a construct in the training room. That's all.
Okay. So we're starting to build up the anticipation. Now, Danny's wife is getting in on the comments and stuff. She's watching the battle as it's unfolding. Huh? Come here. I'm giving updates to my wife as each one of them develop or whatnot. And this preview, what was the idea behind the preview, Victor?
All right, so I'll be honest. The idea behind it was this one was taking longer for me to do. I was okay. I'm gonna admit it. This is the time. I was enjoying drawing. I said it. It's true. I was enjoying myself, and this was taking me a lot longer to do. So I didn't want anybody to think that I had quit. So I decided to do this little crop shot of this little preview piece to show people that there was something coming. I had not, in fact, quit. It was just taking longer for me to finish.
Okay. Smart move, buying yourself time while building it up. Victor is a master of self-promotion here.
Boom.
All right, so our next piece we have coming up here, again, the comments, people. Joshua Christopher again. I got my money on Victor winning this fight. Tyrell Word, this has been an absolute treat to many people. Too many people are in pain for the Destroyer, for Vigilance not to win. So I can't explain how cool that is that people that are actually fans of our books betting on their characters and, talking their characters up.
Let me just say that was one of the actual specific goals that I've had for a while for us as indie comic, creators. All the time that we've been in the game, you got people that are like, oh, who could win, Superman or Hulk, or who could win, Batman or Captain America? We want people having that conversation about our stuff. That's when you know that the fandom is real. So sometimes you just got to instigate situations where people are going to have that conversation. That's what this project did, and I'm so happy for it.
Yeah, this was super fun, and we got another preview. So this one you were up working on at midnight, working this piece. So talk us through this one, Victor, because this is a preview of the piece that you were doing.
So, yeah, this is 4 different images, different shots that I kind of screenshot, kind of crop down in order to build up exactly what it is. But if you are very much so like paying attention, you'll notice that all of these are members of Heroes International. You got Human, you've got Nimbus, you've got Titan, you've got Crag. And it was just something that was kind of fun. I actually went and looked up a recent issue, a cover of Justice League. And I really like the cover. It's Brian Hitch. So, it's automatically going to be, something super epic. And it was pretty dope. So I was like, I'm going to use this as inspiration and do my best version of that. And the combination of the challenge, obviously what I'm leaning on for reference, I had to come through with probably more drawing skill and talent than I've utilized in 20 years. But this is what it was.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, motherfucker. This preview, I was drawing something and I stopped. I started over.
Did you really?
Because this right here, I said, this dude got the whole hero. He got the whole team. He ain't even got a whole team out yet. I know the team that he has is coming, but that book has not been printed yet. Nope. He got my whole team.
That's your whole team.
On the cover. I was like, okay. We back to the board. Let's go. We back to the board. You want to play? Okay.
We can play then.
And then your man, Amani, being clever with Junebug here. And said that he wasn't in the cage. It was a battery charger.
Yeah. Now, I was waiting for him to come back with something else for what he was going to do with it to figure out what I had to say. So I didn't respond to this one yet because I'm still waiting to see, though his battery is charged, what is he going to do now? Like, what is he about to do? So I'm keenly aware that there's a pin in this one. And me probably even saying that right now, Imani's like, he's drawing something right now, ready to clap back. So we'll see exactly how this goes.
Okay. So then I was like, all right, so Victor wants to do previews. I just watched a little thing called The Last Dance, all right?
Oh my goodness.
And I've learned some things about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's petty. Michael Jordan will incite and create a freaking rivalry or an extra. He needs to have a competitive reason inside of the competitive reason to go. So where I got these images from, there was a basketball player who, out of his 189 games, scored one game, 30 points plus. That game was on Jordan and the Bulls. This is why Jordan was covering him. And at the end of that game, he said, "Good game, Mike." And Mike looked and said, "Okay." He literally says in the freaking documentary, "The guy should have known better. Now I got to go out here and destroy him." And
Good
so,
game, Mike.
who are you talking to? And the very next game, Mike says to the whole Bulls team, "What that guy had in one game, I'll have in the first half." And then he went out and did it. So I learned a lot about Michael Jordan, and he had some really good reactions. So this is one where Isaiah Thomas was talking, and Mike just laughed at the ludicrousness of it. And I put Mike Watson getting sneak peeks at Victor's battle art because I'm like, it's looking good. You know? I mean, we're going to do this. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it up. UFC full-on thing. Like, this is fun. And we're getting other people. Veronica's getting involved. We're dropping Lord of the Ring gifts. I mean, this is turning out to be
it's really an event, man. It's a straight up event.
Victor, this I put my iPad down for like 5 minutes. This is Watson trying to decide whether he wants to clap back or hire me as the new Heroes of Magic artist. Like, hold up. Hold up. Is that good? It's going to be that good? Look.
I was feeling a certain kind of way about it. I ain't gonna lie. I actually said it in our group chat, and damn it, Danny said he screenshot it, so now I can't take it back. So I was like, I was just playing.
Danny's scheduling an interview with you for this week.
Oh my goodness. Y'all cut that out.
Ren McKenzie says Mike took a whole day off of work.
You know what? That's the best compliment out of this whole thing right there. The idea that is even possibly true is the greatest compliment of all time. I ain't gonna lie. That's it.
It is. Michael, you could have borrowed Liberty and have him eye blast him. Oh, thank you, Daniel. I will remember that for next time.
How you gonna bring in other people's characters? That's rude. Rude.
It is what it is. But I love this gift. I love this meme so much. It got me hyped. I was like, all right. And I'm super in the lab. Like, let's go. Think on Danny just said no takebacks. And Victor said Ren said it's true. And so at this point, I put up my gift, Mike Watson laughing because Vic has no idea what's coming.
Oh my God. Let me tell you how bad that was to get, because I was like, yo, he just undermined everything I just said. What is he about to do? I'm trying to figure out ways that I can spy on his stuff. I thought about calling his family, asking for input, but I was like, no, just take it. You started this. You got to take it like a man.
Sean Mack. I think Sean Mack is one of the people that really, as one of the audience members, really enjoyed this. Because when you don't see anybody doing this type of thing. Like, literally, I haven't seen people just like, now I know battle artists have done it over on DeviantArt. But that's a very organized thing with certain rules and stuff, and you get one image. But we are literally going back and back, tick for tat, and talking junk like we are UFC fighters. Sean said Michael was MIA from short fuse through the entire battle.
Yo, I'm sorry. I apologize. That was my fault. That's best compliment number 2 right there.
Then Joey Haas got in on us, man.
Oh, man. When Joey came in, I was hype.
Yeah, and so you said that, well, it was 2 of us in the northern part of Ohio and 2 of us in central Ohio battling. And that was pretty cool, man. We need more people to step it up, though. This is the call to arms. Where y'all at? Anybody is game. Let's go, man.
Mm.
I'm gonna eat this chicken while I wait for y'all to respond.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
It's juicy. So this is when I'm like, all right, Vic want to battle with words. Vic wants to orchestrate stuff. The new event, and I think Victor obviously got this because Victor has come back to FSK to write the Zero event, which we'll be launching soon. Zero event is something he created for the FSK universe, and he has done a hell of a job writing this thing.
Thank you.
So I wanted to say we're going to do an event called Event Zero, where I reduce that universe to zero. Hashtag I am the event.
Let me tell you how that hurt. Let me tell you. So it was personal already. Then it was clever. I literally was like, I need some time to figure out how I'm going to respond to this. I need some time. I can't remember what all I did. It took me a minute to figure it out.
But you did.
I did figure it out, but it took me a minute because I was like, man, I got to say something. Event Zero? Because that's what he's reducing my universe to? Yo, that's messed up. That's messed up.
And
what's funny? Wait. Well, what's funny though is the foreshadowing of what I ultimately do comes from that.
I knew I had you because you hit me with the that's a good one. And I just all you did, man. That's a good one.
That's all I can say is like, damn it, that was a good one. That was a good one. Ooh, that was a good one.
I think this was just for I forgot whose page this was on, but somebody was saying it. And I was like, you want the smoke? So I just sent them a gift of smoke.
Yeah, it was just smoke. I was like, wow. Looking like a 90s hip-hop video.
Now, here's Victor's response to me, which hurt my soul. Hurt my soul. The Zero event, me. The Death of Justice, me. Carla, everyone's most hated character, me. Every bad thing that's ever happened in the Freestyle Comics universe has been crafted by me. Hashtag inevitable. I was furious. I think I got that one during dinner. Like I was eating, and I just stuffed it. This mother.
It could be angry eating.
Like, what can I say? He did. He wrote all that. Like that's where I'm at right now, man. I'm telling you, this dude is quick-witted, man.
It took me a minute though. I had to figure that one out.
Danny Cooper saying legit Michael Watson fielding advice from Ren McKenzie. Over his Event Zero battle with Victor.
So technically, I was battling 3 people over here at the Freestyle Comic stuff. Okay, let's keep that. That's got to be said. Okay, 3 people. Mike soliciting advice.
Any guesses which one I was? Well, hey, I'll play because you were sending Ren McKenzie stuff for reaction.
I wasn't asking. I was just showing him.
But you knew you was gonna get it. I don't want to hear it. Look,
that's fair. That's fair.
And Danny pulled this out.
Okay. Now that was the one where I was like, well, damn it. He gonna pull out old photos. I can't remember why we even did that. Why did we do that?
It was reference pictures. I needed reference images
for what though? What were you drawing?
I have no idea.
I can't remember neither. But I was like, I'm so mad that worked so daggone well for this conversation. I was so mad.
Oh, look. Sean said that was hard. Victor even pissed me off with that one.
Much love to you, though. Much love to you. Rick kept saying, don't do it. Oh, so we know which one you were. We know which one you were, Danny. 100%. Oh, my God. That's terrible.
So, yeah, this is like a super, super old picture. As you can see, I'm not 6 months pregnant in that one. This is like 10 years ago or whatnot, but it was perfectly funny. And the gifts that we're getting and the memes that we're getting from people,
perfect,
just hilarious. And we got the Darth Vader gift with Vader saying, I hate you, and Obi-Wan going back, we're supposed to be brothers. That's how Danny predicted that this would go. I'd be yelling Victor's name. All right, what else we got here? I mean, just going back to this in order, is hilariously awesome.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Then this, like, so Danny had talked to me about do a trailer. There's a quote from the Bible I want you to use. Fade it to black. We're gonna make a logo for Event Zero. All this stuff. I was, man, that's a great idea.
Yo, that's so dirty.
That's so much work. And then Victor did this. Vic Lactus is coming. Number one, it's disrespectful because that's the nickname I gave him. Number two, he put it in a 10-second GIF trailer to us. Danny instantly text messaged me and said, do the trailer.
Do it now. Right now.
Posted. Ridiculous. But I loved it. I loved it. And here we are, the piece that we've been talking all this junk and building up to, all this ass kickery here. I'm upset. I'm so angry and happy at the same time. Because I'm like, that piece is hot as fuck, right?
Thank you.
But that piece is disrespectful as fuck.
Which is hotter, the disrespect or the hotness? Which one is higher? I need to know. I'll take it all. It doesn't matter.
And the whole team. It's the whole team.
I mean, just asking questions. You know. Actually, there's one character that's not there, or two. There's two characters that's not there. So there's the secret. What's his name? I just lost his name. He's the dude that had the files in the book.
11.
Yes, he's not there, and neither is Zenith.
11's not there because he's smarter than the rest of them. His ass stayed in the shadows.
Also true. I was waiting for somebody to ask where Zenith was, and I was going to tell him that this actually happened after Void beat him up, and he hadn't made his recovery yet.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Thank you.
Daniel, please do not join Team Hate Human.
That's fine.
All right, but this piece was excellent. It was definitely worth the wait.
Thank you.
And I'm glad I had my bullets ready for this one.
Woo! Did he?
I'm glad I have my bullets ready for this one. But I
this
think
is where we got wrong.
Yeah, we have the actual reference piece you use, and I thought that was dope, man.
Thank you.
That was real good. Like I said, definitely worth the wait.
Catch me outside, like, really? That's what we doing?
That's where I was at. I was like,
okay,
like, it's good. It's real good, but catch me outside. We're not gonna stand for that disrespect. Like, I'll own it. Like, yeah, you got me. Right there on the chin, you got me. But catch me outside now. How about that?
Yeah. Here it comes.
This is a dope piece, and I thought it was very fitting, though.
Thank you.
And the cool thing is the subtlety in it. No action, just a piece of the aftermath. Like you see within each one of the characters what that battle was. Like what that battle was like. And it wasn't good. Not at all. Danny Cooper says, I promised to redeem Human. Ren McKenzie's asking for his death. Zenith was stealing traction from Void. Danny said that Craig and Titan. And me and Danny both, like, when Danny pointed out, I was like, yeah, his Craig and Titan do look dope. And then I'm not going to tell this to nobody else, but I was like, Danny, I felt like Scott Pilgrim. How he knocked the highlights out of Knives' hair.
I did knock her hair short.
He knocked her so hard he gave her a haircut. Titan's got long hair, not no more. He gave her a bob because she couldn't bob and weave.
No, that was just more of a mistake on my part. You know, I just drew her with short hair because I couldn't remember what I was doing. I was like, I'm gonna just do it like this.
Hey, Daniel, if I got to pick, I need you on my team for Carla. Human's gonna redeem himself.
Wow.
Oh, wait till y'all see. Y'all talking all this junk.
Mike, you going so hard for Carla. Don't nobody like her. Nobody.
Put yourself in her shoes, damn it. All right, what we got next? All right, yeah. So after this, I really, really had to bring it. I knew based off the previews and the build-up that this was going to be a hard hit. This is like Rocky, like round 10, and he's fallen, and and Mick is like, "Get up, you animal! Get up,
you bum! Get up!"
That was a love tap. Get up. Oh yeah, Leonard. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that because that's. I mean, that's the most comic fan happiness. Like this is really happening, y'all. Right now,
Yeah.
I'm so happy this is happening. Like that's oh god, dude. I can't explain how awesome that feels.
That's amazing.
Like that's dope. So here's my one. I feel like Vic should know better. Now I gotta go kill some characters.
Man,
And, like,
when you said that, I was like, I don't even know what that means. Like, actually killing people? Nah, you don't really mean that.
I mean, just like this chicken good.
No. This is where you truly became a bad guy. Okay, you went villainous. There is no other way to put this. Thou art a villain, Michael.
How?
You. What you mean? How?
How?
Go ahead. Show what you did. Show
I didn't
it.
do anything.
Oh, you in trouble.
Hey, this is Danny Cooper's idea, and I'm 100% for it.
Terrible.
So, Event Zero, indie one-shot battles become Scribble Wars, The Last Dance, Never Count Me Out. Because I respect him so much, I have to bring all the noise. So, Justin, I love you, baby. I got all the issues, all right? No disrespect. Trust me, me using this panel is me respecting how good you are at drawing this book. My version of this would not calculate what Wondercare School is. So we took
Literally took the actual piece from the book.
And I silhouetted one of my characters walking to Wondercare. And Danny hit us with the meanwhile.
Oh my God. That was so terrible.
Now I want you to pay attention, guys, because I'm about to take you on the story.
Oh my God.
This is what I had to do to respond to Vic's cover of Destroying Heroes International.
Wait. For anybody that doesn't know, let me tell y'all how Team Spoiler Alert Mike just got. Completely. Okay? Completely. There you go. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. So, here's the responses. Victor called me a cheater.
Dirty, filthy cheater.
All a ring could say was damn. And Danny's like, work smart, not hard. We got people saying, wait, he's attacking the kindergartens? What kind of monster is he?
The worst.
Stephanie's up here like, not the babies.
Not the babies. No.
And so this, I guess Victor had this in the works, which this is one of my favorite things that Victor drew. This is so dope. The colors against the gray with the picture of her turning to the darkness. This thing claps. Like I want this on the shirt, so Victor needs to finish it.
Dang it.
But Victor says, because I put that post up of the school and I didn't put nothing else up. He said you shouldn't have threatened the kids. So this was actually going to be his response to whatever I had happening to the kids.
Until
this. So if you're a fan of Star Wars Episode 3, this is a pace beat for beat of that scene. Marky enters the room with the kids, and the kids are happy to see her. But Marky's facial expression does not change. And she brings out her blades, and she slices all 6 of the kindergartens down. Now, I didn't want to show it because they were kids. And at first, this bottom panel was not in there. I was just going to leave it with the sword panel. But then I was like, Victor's too clever. If I don't show it, he'll write it to where they come back and help him win. So I got to go PG-13 samurai style on this bad boy. But how can I make it graphic and still cute at the same time? And then you get that last panel.
So this was a heart-stopping revelation. Literally, I'm in the midst of drawing something totally different, and I see this, and I stop drawing it. Like, I'm like, no. My favorite, and this is so terrible to even say, my favorite panel is the last one because the graphic nature of the slice with the split panels and then Marky being the red color, the way that works, I was so mad at you. I was so mad at you. You get ask Adrian. I was like, he killed the Kindergartens. And she was like, no, he didn't. I said, he killed the Kindergartens. He did it. He went for it. I was upset. I blame you. I was mad.
I blame you.
I can't believe he did that. The kids.
I respect your graphic design ability so much that I knew I had to play with my graphics. I had to bring my graphic design skills up.
Oh my goodness.
Without
the kids, though. The kids. You ain't right.
Sean Mack says this feels familiar. And then Moana had the best response. She's like, man, this feels just like when Anakin killed the younglings. And I said, it is.
It is that.
I was inspired by it.
Oh,
and Moana was like, epic.
Terrible.
Hey. But
listen, then wait. Let me get into what happened. The emotions that I had was looking at it, and I was like, yo, first of all, I hope Justin don't get mad. I hope he don't get mad at this. This is terrible. This is bad. I was like, I can't believe he killed all the kids. And then I realized something.
Don't say it yet.
Oh, I ain't gonna say it. That was
the best surprise. Rim McKenzie said, this dude tried to tell me that he wasn't killing them, just their souls. For the record, I told him not to post it. So
terrible.
I crossed that line, as you can see, the gift responses that we were getting from everybody.
Too much. Michael turned total heel. Everybody was like, not the babies.
Hey, they old enough to have superpowers and be out here like they grandparents. They old enough to catch this whooping.
Not if they old enough to have powers.
And hey, Rim McKenzie said he told me not to post it, but look at his GIF.
Oh my God.
That's definitely what he posted on there.
Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. Terrible.
Hey, so prior to that page going up and the post for the marquee, I'm going to the school, I put event 0 begins, execute order 99. And immediately Rim McKenzie's like, I see what you did there.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Now I saw this after I saw the page, which just made bad matters worse. Because it was like, that was just insult to injury because I saw the page first and then this. So I'm like, so now not only did you kill my children's, you kicked them.
Yeah.
You like force kicked them across the galaxy with that execute order 99. Okay. Because he took the 66 and flipped it to represent that hot shot. Okay.
Which I would not have been able to even think about and do if you didn't knock the numbers off my shoulder.
Oh, so it's my fault. Oh, okay. I see what you blaming the victim.
This is my favorite panel because Mr. Smith is the toughest son of a bitch in comics. And I turned him in to our Yoda. And so the very next panel, something isn't right. I can sense a disturbance within the indie comic book multiverse. And we have a silhouette in the background saying, hey, Smith. Beautifully lettered by Danny Cooper.
Let me tell you, when I saw this and I realized that Danny started lettering it, I was like, oh, no, this shit's gone too far. This has gone too far. Y'all are making full-fledged comics here. And this is not just sketching. Y'all done took it too far. Hold on. I was upset.
Hey, Danny J. Quick, please stick around. Please. Hey, this panel was so much fun to draw.
Oh, my God.
Because Smith, the idea of Smith with the single long tear while his eyes are in heat vision mode.
It's just brutal.
It's a total contradiction.
It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Oh, my God.
Yeah, this is for Joey Haas because he was stepping up to us.
Right.
So we had to quiet our duo for a minute and combine forces. I don't know if anybody recognized this Amish piece of the father-son Kamehameha wave. Dragon Ball Z as Prime and Hotshot both team up and fire and incinerate Joey Haas's character. Joey, and I believe the next piece is on here because Victor drew this before I drew mine. And it's the classes DBZ, Vegeta, and Goku fist bumping and walking away after doing who knows what to Joey's character. Well, now you know what. I figure if Vic did a Dragon Ball Z homage, I need to do one too to follow in suit.
It is.
But I respect and love Joey Haas so much for jumping into this competition.
Heck yeah.
And playing with us because that was fun.
That was amazing.
Oh yeah, so that person that was behind Smith, that was Titan. Yeah, she's tired of it. And then
not one but two teeth.
Two teeth. And then Danny put in there, Luke wants his hoodie back.
That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful. Okay. Matter of fact, Danny, me and you got to fight. We got to tussle for at least 2 minutes when I see you. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Andrew, the Zero event is coming soon. It is being colored right now and lettered. In that process, I'll have a little bit of something that we'll reveal today. But yeah, it is coming. Don't worry. We got a lot coming out of the FSK house. But
I'm mad at his mouth. His mouth will never be the same. Ever. It just can't. You're gonna punch the red out of his eyes.
Hey, I was hoping somebody would notice that I punched the red power out of his eyes.
Punch the heat out. This is what parents threaten their children with. I will snatch the sight out your face. This is what she just did. Straight up punched it out of him.
And then Danny Cooper added the little accent of the mutant cactus button.
That was hilarious.
On Titan. Titan's
hilarious.
an avid mutant cactus button collector. She has every one of them. I will be sure that gets into the Heroes International book.
Well done.
To confirm it.
Well
but this was super fun to draw. And I don't know if I've ever seen Smith take a hit like this. I don't think I ever have.
Not in nothing. Okay. there's nothing. Not in my worst dreams. No, he has never taken a hit like that. Not ever. All right, now let me ask you this. How did you do the speed lines in the back?
So I cheated on this one. I just grabbed a PNG of speed lines and put them back down on a separate layer. And then I figured out how to do it in Procreate is you have to go to the Draw and Assist tool, Perspective tool, 3-point perspective, click it on the outside of the image, and then drag it where you want it to be. And then you can do your speed lines on top of it.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
All right.
I'm learning stuff.
Yeah, I learned a lot of stuff. We were doing a lot of work over these last 3 days. Thank you, J-Man. I appreciate it. Daniel says, does Heroics come with a dental plan?
I hope so.
Mark Davis says, Dark Watts versus Vic Lactus. Awesome. I love it.
Fantastic.
But I learned how to go faster on the iPad. I have a Marvel Upper Deck set of cards that I'm doing. And I was able, now I'm not saying inks and colors, but I drew all 50 cards in 2 days.
Wow.
From yesterday to today. And I've never been able to draw them that fast or whatnot. So definitely picking up some inspiration and flow from it.
Nice.
Now this mess right here, though, this threw me off because now, Victor, you could take over and explain where I was wrong. Yeah.
So I was definitely in my feelings after Mike killed the Kindergardians. And then it hit me to count how many Kindergardians were there. And it's only 6. But as of issue 4, there are 7 Kindergardians, particularly this character named Cub. And Cub was not included. Like you don't know how many times I literally counted at least 6 times to make sure that Cub wasn't in there, that I didn't miss him somewhere, that I'm like, maybe he's behind the sword. I'm like, no, Cub's not in there. And I was like, oh, so I can use Cub and say like he came back and he killed Marky. And I'm like, cool. So I start drawing this thing. And I think I started drawing it like 9 o'clock at night. Family had gone to bed. I'm sitting there working. I've turned on Naruto. It's on Netflix. Good times. My man JP has been telling me I need to watch it. So I'm like, I'm watching it. So I'm drawing. All of a sudden, do you want to continue watching comes on? And I'm like, yes, I do. Keep drawing. La, 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 la. A couple minutes later, it seems, it comes back on. Do you want to continue watching? And I'm like, yeah. Click. I thought I hit that. Keep going. La, 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 la. It comes on a third time. And I realize that it is now 5 o'clock in the morning. And this is what I had been doing. I did not go to sleep. I actually had that much fun drawing, which has not happened in at least 20 years. I adored doing this piece. And it was literally like charged up in reaction to what Mike had done. So yeah, Cubs Quest. Shout out to Ember Quest. Cubs Quest for Revenge.
Oh my God, I just got that. Oh my, I just saw that. I've read that so many times.
Yeah.
I've read that so many times. Oh. That's why I hated this one so much. And I didn't even know it. It was a subconscious thing. My soul blocked it out. It was like, don't let Michael realize what that is. Just focus on that.
It's in here. Yeah, so Cub, if you've read the book, you know that he's not necessarily the nicest kindergarten. He is, essentially our Wolverine. And the whole idea that I had here was channeling that Dark Phoenix saga piece when they're fighting the Hellfire Club and Wolverine gets knocked down into the basement and has to literally fight his way back up. That was the feeling that I had. Is he comes back into the room, sees that his whole new squad, his new friends have been murdered, and he's got the answer back. And that's what it's all about right there. So it was you're good with the sword, but you suck at math.
Yes.
There aren't 6 kindergartens, there's 7. And I'm not exactly what you call a model student.
What makes it so bad is it was like an educational lesson in counting. and his book is based off being in a school. Like, I was so pissed.
Nobody messes with my friends. Nobody. This is the most violent the kindergartens have ever gotten. Ideally speaking, will ever get. I've been told that I should do like a whole spinoff where Cub goes on like this dark quest of a circle or a cycle, and he just starts murdering people. Like, this is the thing where it's like it's no longer Lone Wolf and Cub, it's just Cub, and it's bad, just all bad. So you never know where this might come out.
Yeah,
a little bit of inspiration.
This thing angered me so much because I specifically plotted that whole kindergarten's clap back on making it so Victor couldn't write his way out of it. Then he taught me how to count. Then he made it a Wolverine homage. Then he also screwed me over on doing the same graphic type of murder scene without showing the murder scene and left my girl's hand there. And then my dude had the whole attitude of Wolverine and taught me how to count at the same damn time. I hated this one so much and I loved it all so much. And now I just realized it had the quest in it for Emerald Quest. So Victor, Andrew, that's all I got for you.
You made me have to step up, man. That's ultimately what this is all about. You made me have to step all the way up. All the way.
Keyman says, do you ever watch Toonami, Vic?
Rarely.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I got to get on something. What do I need to watch? Tell me what I need to watch.
All right, so this thing was incredible. This was so good. And see, this is exactly what I was talking about, why I had to come with all the power, all the guns bucking, because Victor is clever and smart at this thing. I thought I had it all thought out. And I did not look past my 3rd issue of Kindergartens because I was just looking for reference to draw them and make sure I was like, do I got that one? Yeah, I got that one. All right, I got the big-headed one. Yup. Okay, I got him. Yup. All right, got them all covered. All right, make sure you show all of them in a silhouette because Vic could be like, oh, you didn't show this one. Oh, I got to move the cut so the body still gets cut so I can acknowledge they've all been ran through. And then this dude comes out with Cub. This is a beautiful clapback.
Thank you.
Beautiful clapback.
Thank you. Did you see the little nine-tailed fox reference on Cub's face? It's a little blurry. I don't know why it wouldn't export cleanly from my iPad. I don't know why that was, but I did the nine-tailed fox lines on Cub just because I was watching Naruto. He was about to fight Sasuke. This stuff happened, so it was pure inspiration.
I see it. We're moving on now. So this is my 2nd favorite response to our entire battle. Justin's. This is the only time Justin said anything.
He didn't say nothing else through the whole thing.
He ain't say nothing about me killing the kids, nothing. But when Victor clapped back with this, Justin gave his seal of approval. Like, that's my dog.
Thank you.
Justin just walked around like I wasn't worried one bit. Like I can see him at home with his wife right now. He was like, "Baby, he killed the kids.
The kids.
That's a good picture.
That's a man.
Look at the layout, baby. He did it with the slice." And Justin's like, "Vic got it."
Oh man, brilliant.
LaShawn, you're good. We still going. So I had to pay respect to Vic and just put up a post. A moment of silence for Marky. # Scribble Wars. She caught it. She caught all that.
Yeah, thank you.
She caught all that, man. Like I just put up. I did the Mike Tyson laugh. Like, damn,
that was it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. I appreciate it.
That's what's so fun about this, man. When somebody gets you, it was like. I just have to acknowledge that I got, and that was good.
Thank you.
And so we moved on, and this one was for Ren McKenzie.
Oh man!
So after Titan punched Smith, she put him right into the hands of Hugh-Man, and I gave respect. Smith burnt off.
We got the burnt face.
You know, we still got the burnt face. The costume's beat up, but Hugh-Man, each color on his costume represents the power that he has access to, and yellow is lightning. And so we had some scrambled brains on the plate for a minute there. Just had to get at him. Had to let, and this is more. And you know what? This would not even happen if there was wasn't so much hate,
animosity
for Hugh-Man from the Ren McKenzie camp. The Ren McKenzie camp hates Hugh-Man so much. I had to get clapped back on him for that. Now, nobody said nothing. I ate crow when Smith burnt and solderized his face and turned it into bacon strips. I ate crow. But apparently, this was the image that's going to lead to our after credit scene that I got for us today.
Ooh. You got that?
I got that.
Okay.
I've just got the preview. It's
you got the, okay. I thought you had the full thing. I was about to be what? Okay.
Then we get hit with some more teasers. And I looked at this and I said, that's a chalkboard. That's a school chalkboard, and that's chalk. He's going to have somebody writing some shit like they got in trouble. That is so disrespectful. How you put a grown-ass superhero in trouble on the chalkboard. Like, and that was the thing, like, with me and Vic, like, it was about the disrespect we could do to the character. Like, what's the situation we could put him in that would be, you know, either it was brutal or it was funny or it was just clever. It was just clever. And like, dude, the textures on this, fuck you, man.
Dude, you made me, you opened up something. I'm not gonna lie, you opened up something with this with your clapbacks, and I was playing around on the iPad in ways I've never played with it before, and I saw this and I was like, yep, that looks like chalk. Yep. That's it. And yeah, it was crazy.
It was simple and very, very effective because I had a very good feeling of what it was, like the theme of it. And I'm just like, who is he about to put on the damn chalkboard like it's Bart Simpson writing? Like, I know it's coming. I know it is, but I don't know who. I didn't know who was going to institute it or nothing. And you know, sucker punching is a sucker, so I'm like, all right, Titan's in trouble. Titan got his hat on. Where are we going with this? And then Danny tried to save it because Danny's petty too. Wonder what that would sound like if Smith tried to read that out loud with that busted jaw missing teeth.
That was mean. That was so mean.
I freaking love it. This battle went ham. Look.
Yeah.
I want y'all to understand something. Everybody as a creator should try this. This was just fun. I feel like we learned a lot from each other. I feel like we pushed each other. And I'm not even going to, I'll talk about that in a little bit. Our engagement during this whole thing was through the damn roof on social media. But don't be like, I guess we just weren't afraid to put our characters in this situation. They're our characters, and we could do whatever we want with them. And it was just fun.
You gotta have fun and put them in places that you don't expect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the way.
Then I saw this, and he hit me with the new Challenger alert. Like, for real. For real. So we
Mike's
gonna
stuff.
do the thing from Chat and Draw when I put in a new challenger alert. That's what we're gonna do right now. Matter of fact, let me show you how much this pissed me off. Because if you watch Chat and Draw, let me switch promotional styles here. If you watch Chat and Draw, whenever I bring somebody new on the show, I do this.
Here comes a new challenger.
Victor's disrespectful. He just did. Flat out.
I just pay attention to you. That's all. I pay attention to what you do.
And then I'm so mad at this, because that looks just like a cartoon film, like a steel frame moment of a cartoon episode. I'm like, it's so hard to do things simple, to break them down in simple. I think that looks just like a cell from damn animation. I fucking hate him. All right.
Thank you.
So I know what's going on. So my character's in trouble. I know what the table looks like, but I don't know what the main course is. I don't know what the setting is. And so I'm waiting for Victor because I still got something in the bag. I'm like, I'm gonna wait for him to post it. And so we start hitting with the mad gift trash talk with the game overs, man. And I feel like this bottom gift here, Victor was behind a tree with his gun. The moment he stuck his head out, I was gonna shoot it. And that's me with the sniper rifle. That's how I felt the situation we were in right now. And we were just going back. And then Danny Cooper's like, man, quit playing games. Unleash hell. Let it out. Let it out. Danny wants to see it. Because Danny knows. But I've always called Victor, me and Victor's bad boys. And I'm Martin and he's Will. And I wish I would have never said that shit now.
Yo, I was so hyped. I was like, you know what? Since he's doing these gifts, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what memes I'm using.
Watson worries that my next shot will be the last shot he'll ever hear. Hashtag Scribble War. I said, guess what up in I mean, full on in, man. Full on in.
So
this is crazy. Like, but it's the whole fun of it, and it just seemed like everybody else was laughing and enjoying on what's going on. Yes, Danny J. Quick, I did that because of Ram. Danny says, if Vic has a superpower, it's being clever. Titan being scolded like a child was a fantastic, unexpected response. And it also works because Titan is like the kid of Heroes International. Like, she's the youngling in the group that's learning everything and has to be told out how to do everything. Man, fuck Victor, man. So... So here's the piece, which is laid out like this is a perfect storytelling page. This is perfect. And I swear, this is a cartoon. This is literally a cartoon moment. Like the colors he has on here, the way he's drawn it, like this should be a damn episode of some type of cartoon. And the fact that Titan is a fucking Titan, and then she says, what did you say? What say to my face? No, ma'am. Oh, for real? She just completely punked her?
I mean, that's why I like titling this one. I didn't think so. And it all kind of like came out, you know, this is my double dose homage plus a big reveal. So you got the Bart Simpson reference, obviously. You got Claire Huxtable with you know, oh, you want to have big fun, big fun. But this character is Mrs. Wonder. She is gonna be appearing in a book called Wonders of the Weird and Beyond. This is my we'll call it a Black Fantastic Four. She is the you know, Invisible Woman, or the Mrs. Richards, if you will. But she's the muscle of the team, and those power gauntlets that she has is a big power source for her. And doing this piece was eye-opening in terms of what I could do. The lighting and coloring on the face of Mrs. Wonder is my favorite. I don't even know, like I don't know, I blacked out or something, because my understanding of it is probably better than I've ever had understanding of light and shadow ever. I especially appreciate the shadow on Titan's behind. I feel like that is authentic. It is real. That's the way the lighting would work. I was really proud of myself for that.
I really do. I enjoy the lighting and coloring on her face. I love the damn gauntlets, man.
Thank
I love the gauntlets, and I'm in love with Titan's hair when she's up in the second panel writing. Like, I mean, I feel like it's one of those new age Cartoon Network shows
you.
that's on right now. Like that, just great. And then you already see, you just have an array of weapons. You do your lettering, you do graphic design, you do the drawing, and you do the writing. This is why my response was in those first two memes was the girl clapping back, like, okay, let's go, and taking the earrings off. Now it's time to go.
Yeah, that was. I was nervous. Now I was like, oh man, here we go. This is about to be so bad.
So it was. It was not loud disrespect. It was that quiet disrespect. That's like that type of shit where you pull somebody close to you and you whisper in their ear, so nobody else can hear you, and then everybody's like, "Why'd you punch that dude? What did he say?
What did he say? You didn't hear it?
You didn't hear
never
it?
mind.
Never mind. He deserved to be punched."
What I got to give a crazy shout out though. All this was done in Procreate, even the lettering. I figured out how to do the lettering in there, and
nice.
Yeah. So Procreate might be a problem. Adobe needs to get their act together, start figuring out some cheaper offerings. Because if I can do all this in Procreate's
$13.
Man,
Emerald Quest #1 it was done in Metabang. But yeah, I started doing letters in Procreate. The sound effects and stuff. Procreate is my jam.
It's a problem. It's a problem, man. Like it.
And so again, some of my responses were more violent or had different camera angles and stuff like that. But it's not always about that. It's not all about the flair. Like, this was just smart. This was just a smart ass, clever response. I got outdone on it. It was classy.
Thank you.
But enough is enough. I put up the Starship Troopers war. We're going to war. All right, this is it. I'm in it, and when I get ready to post this last one, I'm like, after this, I don't care what Vic does. I'm done. I gotta tap out for a few days. I gotta get back to the real world. And he hits the real Pharaoh, bring it. I'm like, oh, he asking for it. All right, he asking for it. All right. You want it? You want me to do it?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, what did I just do? I just clicked on the wrong thing.
Only Mike Watson can do what he did. And I'm gonna tell y'all what he did in just a second.
Okay, yeah, and Danny hit me with the burn it all down, and I hit her with the Tyrion. Yeah, that's what we're doing, boss. I'm about to go get the fire sticks right now. And then finally, because somebody's been missing for a while from this fight, because she got taken off guard, and I hit him with my favorite moment from Endgame. Time to grab Mjolnir. Time to get Worthy up in this bad boy.
Disrespectful.
And if I did not want to put it out there enough, I wanted to let Vic know we are in the end game.
End game now. We're in it now. The only thing that could have happened that would have been worse is if Mike video chatted me, I answer and he just goes, and that's it. Give me the one finger, and then that's it.
And then I posted this. Oh yeah, it's Vigilance, because she's been gone this whole fight, and I can't take credit for the lettering. I laid it out and I did all the drawing and stuff, and I passed it off to Danny Cooper, and Danny Cooper had that plate in front of him, and he decided to add the seasoning and pepper that bad boy up with Vigilance saying, or Prime saying, Vigilance, it's never too late. By the way, go buy that book, Never Too Late, to fix things.
Okay, I didn't finish now because you did this. I'm not even finishing that book now because you did this. Oh my god.
And then we zoom in and Prime says, please, I'm sorry. Snap.
He was in the middle of apologizing. Y'all are wrong. Y'all are absolutely wrong.
Wanted to play with that graphic image, and I wanted to hit you guys with the Snyder cut. That's where we're at right now.
Listen, let me tell you what you did. You ruined breakfast. I was literally eating French toast from Bob Evans. I had gone to go get it. I was proud of myself. And then this happened. And I'm like, yo, he just killed Prime. Like, he just killed it. Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. He just snapped Prime's neck. I showed Adri. She was like, oh. And then called him pathetic. That's so mean. Like, you gonna talk ill. You just killed the dude and then was like,
Hey, Danny J. Quick was like, did you turn his whole head backwards?
yes, you did. Hard enough that it didn't even turn back after it was done. It wasn't even like it's broke and then I put it back. It was like, it's broken forever.
I was trying.
Forever.
Like Ender in Ender's game, I was trying to end the fight in all future fights with this post. All right. When I saw what Victor did, I went to work on this. And Danny J. Quick with my third favorite one. Ace Blade was just about to join in, and hit him with the Captain America gif. No, I don't think I will. Danny with the Bone Thug and Hammerny when old boy dies from the touch.
It was messing with the touch. I was like,
hey, and you know your editor-in-chief is behind you when Danny just kept fanning the flames because he knew what was coming. He knew it was coming, and I was proud of myself because I know you didn't see me killing the kindergartners coming, and I know you did not see this coming.
I did not see this at all. I literally, okay, so when I tell you that you literally destroyed breakfast, like I had to put my plate down. Like I literally had to put my plate down and was like, what can I do? What can I do? I got to do something. He just murdered. I mean, literally murdered Apex Prime. What do I do?
I just knew it was done. I just knew it was done because I hit you. I was saving this GIF. I was saving this gift for the last thing. The Frodo Baggins.
Terrible.
It's done.
Terrible. It's terrible.
But apparently I awoken the beast, and just like any Dragon Ball Z show, there is always another form. And that brings us to this. This is a layout. And I'm, as an artist, as a person that credits himself as an artist first, this was the most disrespectful. Knock a person down.
Multiple people.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm down on the ground, and this is that boot heel to your chin. And not just to your chin. That's when you get hit in the chin with the boot heel, and you bite the hole in your tongue, and you pass out from it. This dude wrote a whole script, man. We wrote a whole script, 2 pages. I'm going to zoom in on the 2 pages, but I want to read this to you in my best reading voice as I can possibly muster. All right. Page 1, panel 1. The afterblast of Smith racing skyward towards the horizon. Smith caption, with Prime down, taking these clowns on one at a time isn't an option. Panel 2. He breaks free of Earth's atmosphere, reaching the stars in milliseconds. Though I hate running from a fight, I need to reposition my attack, get a better vantage. Fuck you. From behind, we watch him gaze back at the slow spinning orb below. I suppose it didn't have to be this way, but some battles go harder than intended. Close up of Smith's eye. Tears freeze. Tiny islets floating into oblivion. Oblivion. I truly feel bad that so many have to pay the cost of a select few. In a fury of incalculable power, unmatchable speed, and unbridled rage, Smith arcs back towards us. Victor has just told me in that one bit of dialogue, there is nothing you can do, Michael. It's incalculable. It is unmatchable. It is unbridled. You're done, son. I've hit you with 3 uns.
3 uns.
But this win was always going to be kept in-house. I took my damn phone. I was like, for real? This win was always going to be kept in-house?
Notice that Vantage in-house are the two capitalized words in the captions, the dialogue. Yes.
Let me explain something to you. Let me put you where I am right now, reading this and watching this artwork. You remember RoboCop?
Yeah.
The original. Murphy goes into the warehouse, gets knocked out, and then all the murderous robbers.
Oh, now when they just boom, 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 boom.
That's what Victor's doing to me. Boom, in-house. Boom, Vantage. But the kill shot hasn't come yet. Page 2. The stricken faces of various FSK characters looking skyward as the bark of the sound barrier shattering steals their attention. Mike Watson. Yes, Mike Watson. Not Hotshot. The creator, Mike Watson. And Danny Cooper are both in this scene. Mike Watson whispers, Vic Lactus. Sound effect, crackacoom. Pull out to a perch of the stars. We watch as the destructive force of Smith plows through the earth. In the ELE, inhuman form, he single-handedly decimates everything that is, was, or would have been. Caption, the end of everything. That was the kill shot. And I tell you, people, these were the reactions. Sean Mack said, we writing scripts now? We writing scripts? I was so taken back by this. So here's page 1. And I'm going to let you know right now, no disrespect to anything else that Victor has drawn or put in here, because Victor has done some of the best work that I've seen him single-handedly do on his own. But these 2 pages are fucking gorgeous, and their layouts.
Thank you.
They are absolutely gorgeous in their layouts. The Smith taking off. The second panel, man, shut up and go kiss your mama. That into the globe with that little streak of white being Smith. The perspective of him speeding down. Shut up, man. Put some flapjacks on the grill and have a day. All right. Second page. Like, I absolutely love this. Absolutely. And then this. All of us in the frames. And then the world shattering. Fucking Invincible style. Invincible Ryan Otley style.
I had to give a shout out to Ryan, man. After Otley, man. All day, every day. That's literally from the end of the Viltrumite War. When it's Nolan, Mark, and Oliver. Was Alan with them? He might have been. I can't remember. They fly through Viltrum and destroy it.
Yeah,
that's what that is right there.
So I'm gonna tell you, I sat. After I said I'm not responding back because I have other stuff that I have to get back to, and this has been fun. I sat for 45 minutes to an hour contemplating and reading this script over and over again. And then Mike Watson, Danny Cooper, Hotshot. Oh, wait, yeah. Not Mike Watson, Hotshot. Mike Watson, the creator, is there. The person. Hotshot's there too. So I could have got Carla back without any trouble, but we died. The fact that it was written and it was a script and it was laid out so well and all the characters were there, and then we ended it with a Ryan Otley explosion of the planet, and that was just so smart. I kept that GIF that was going in your head where the numbers and the data and the stuff. I was like, how can I get back? Because you know what? I'm not letting it stand. I'm not letting it stand. What can I do? Wait, no, I can't do that. That won't work. All right, no, that's cheap. That won't work. What can I do? How can I get this mother back? I don't know. And then finally, I was looking back at the art, and I was like, I got it. Wait.
Before you reveal this, let me tell y'all like anytime that you've ever seen, cool sports retro videos and you got this team, there's like 0.2 seconds left on the clock and ain't no way the other team is going to score. And you like, yeah, we got this champion right now. And you already know, like, based on the video that you click, that they're not going to win. You don't know how evil and hurtful and devastating it is to be that other team that just knew that they won. They knew there was no way possible. And the literal essence of a Hail Mary plays out before their very eyes. You have no idea what that's like.
Dude, I'm going to admit, I was lucky because the piece that I needed, when I added it to that piece, that was a last second ad before I posted it too. And so comes Vic Lactus' destruction. Page 1, a portal silently opens in the depths of space. All we can see is the Fate's hand reaching out from a portal of vibrant energy. You ask, what's the Fate's hand? Oh, it's the glove that is the key item in The Trouble with Love that Void knocked off of Prime's hand in one of the earlier images, just to give you context. Where did that thing go? Oh, here. Hotshot caption. You left me with no choice. None at all. It took Ironsmith a moment to rig this thing so I could use it. Smith's floating in space with his task done and a heavy heart. He did what needed to be done. Smith, why do I feel this isn't behind me? Too late. With Hotshot's unlocked abilities and the Fate's hand, Smith cannot escape. In the portal behind him, we see the FSK team. Hotshot, we thought you might go all out, but you forgot about this trendy little device. Smith whispers, no. We served you up distraction after distraction, and as soon as you punched a hole into Earth, we transported you. Panel 4, Hotshot pulls Smith close to him so he can whisper in his ear. A tear forms in Smith's eye and just as quickly freezes over. Hotshot says, to your Earth. I had to think of a way to make that work, to come back. And then, if you notice, I made sure to put in the snap this time and get on Smith's neck because I got the hand of fate, the Fate's hand. So I could do whatever I want to do and my abilities are unlocked. And then the last page
is just extra for no reason. For no reason.
I had to make sure Hotshot, having already snapping Smith's spinal cord, tosses him carelessly, only for him to disappear in the blast of light and flame, the hottest type of flame, the blue flame. And Mike Watson says, destroyed by your own creativity.
And that was when I put my pen down and was like, I'm done. I'm done. A smart man knows when to tap out. 1, 2, 3. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out. That was the use of it was the type of thing that made us get into comics when we were kids. Like it's that level of thing where you go, well, then there's nothing else I can do. Like there's nothing else for me to do. I'm good. I'm gonna just go ahead and put the pen down because that's the ending. It doesn't matter that I lost. That is the ending. That is it right there. Even like, and this is what's funny is like we got on the phone like shortly after you posted this.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking, and while we're talking, my brain is still going, and I do figure out a way for us to do a sequel.
He does.
So that's got to happen at some point. But for now, without question, this is a decided win for FSK. This was a great rebuttal. Like I was so proud of him for that one. And I was like, yo, that's the way. That's the way right there. That's the way this had to end. That's the way the story should be. I 100% concede that's a win, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
This is one of the very few times where I can get the one up on Victor and outthink him in something. And the fact that he completely forgot that the Fate's hand was in the drawing and never came back to it. That was like a lucky play.
Man. 100%. 100%.
And I did the text for this one in Procreate. Procreate has a really nice option where if you make a shape and you hold it, it structuralizes it. It makes it stiff. It makes it straight and pointy in circles and stuff. It's like when I showed you how to make the circle perfect, but you can do it with any shape.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So I made the letters that shape, and then I selected the letters on their own layer, and I took a bigger brush, and because they were selected, I came out and did the rim highlighting of the yellow on it, or whatnot. But this is also a holler back to issue 2 of Hotshot, where Hotshot gets the gold form and has all this ultimate power. So when I say unlock this power, this is
what it is.
This is what it is. This is a preview of Hotshot's power. Then we got these comments were the best. These were the absolute best. Tyrell Wright says Hotshot went straight anti-hero in these pages. That was brutal from Vic.
That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Well, his first comment was editor's note: Hand of Fate first appears in Never Tweet. Everyone go buy it now. So
also
immediate plug for
also
you see how dope that weapon is? Go check it out in this book.
Listen, if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna win something out of that loss. That's what that is. But yeah.
But the fact that and me and Vic have worked together for a long time, about as long as I've worked with Danny, ran, the crew, whatnot. But the fact of being able to just look at it and say, if I couldn't come up with a win, a way to win that was logistically possible to have Victor say, all right, yeah, then I would not have done it. Because, I could have kept it going with some ludicrousness or whatnot. But the fact that he said, yeah, that's a good one. You got me or whatnot. And I hit him with the either you die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And Hotshot finally understands why Vigilance killed Void in issue 5. Brilliant. And then finally, we got the preview from Ren McKenzie of something that he's working on because now he's in the foray. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be premiering something else here in a couple minutes. I forgot to do this, but so we got that from Ren McKenzie. And then Danny, I think Danny says it best. I think it's safe to say that this brings about the close of the Indie One-Shot Battle, a.k.a. the Scribble War between Victor Dandridge Jr.'s VIP Universe and Michael Watson's FSK Verse. The winner, all of us. # collected edition. So we are going to collect this into a book between Victor and I. We have about 24, 25 some odd pages. And it's going to be a Kickstarter reward, either on the Hotshot Trade Kickstarter, because we will be working on that, or the Zero Event Kickstarter, because I wanted to it's got to tie to one of the main books or whatnot. And I say that because I asked a question the other day. If anybody remember Hotshot number 9, who can make the connections? And if you can make this, if you can figure this out before I find it on my computer, I'm gonna give you a free digital copy of Hotshot number 1 if you can figure it out before I find it on my computer. Let me see here. Can I? Oh shoot! There's got some more time. I'm in the wrong folder. Okay,
All right, what you got? I watch Jeopardy entirely too much.
No, you don't. You don't watch it enough.
Come on.
No, that's right. Great. I mean, you're
absolutely right. What's funny is this whole experience took me back to, oh man, I think it was 2009 when we were really first making like a big splash in the Central Ohio market, and we got dubbed the Masters of Self Promotion, and it was because we were good for making noise and making people pay attention. You know, we wanted to create work that people talked about. We wanted to be people that people talked about, and we aimed to bring that energy out. And though we have been working together or aside of each other for quite some time, it's been a while since we've actually like dove into working together. And this kind of brought that back and was a perfect sort of like, you know, vehicle for us to do just that, to showcase why people ever called us the Masters of Self-Promotion, because here it was, this silly little thing that we started doing, and how many different people were getting involved, both like artistically. We had people getting involved personally, making sure that we weren't actually fighting. Like we literally had people like, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, no, we're fine. Like, why? And they're like, oh, okay, well then keep going. We just wanted to see that y'all wasn't actually mad at each other. I'm like, no, this is just, you know, a little push, a little shove, and we got to get creative. Let's get those juices going. And it was a perfect thing to kind of, I don't know, bring us out of any sort of funk, because there aren't any conventions right now. You know, things are so crazy intense. This was a fun way to kind of espouse any sort of tension, and it was great. I love my brother for jumping in with me and allowing me to do that. That was awesome.
Same here. I love Victor for even initiating this and making me go toe to toe and try to raise the bar and letting me play with his characters in this disrespectful way. But to chime in, this was a little bit planned and unplanned, but this was actually a crossover in issue 9 of Hot Shot that started, that we just never said anything about. This is Prime Apex using the Fate's Hand, and he is using it to cross dimensions. And this is a continuation from Never Too Late with Victor. And he uses this and he starts crossing over in different dimensions. But as he crosses into dimension, it causes ripples. And so we did this page 1 with him powering up and walking through the verse. And I believe this is page 2 coming up.
What I love is the original artwork for that is right here. So this is a constant inspiration piece for me, just like my piece of Hot Shot right there. This is what that is.
And this is the second page from it. We show his entire body, but this is a crossover between the FSK verse and the Vantage in-house universe. So as this thing decides to pull up, so you can see the full thing.
You can't. It's too awesome. We not ready.
Here it goes. It's coming, and we call it Fragment Point. Well, you can see a little preview of it there in the window. I'm imagining it's going to pop up here soon. But as you can see, he has energy coming from the Fate's Hand, and it's shredding through the FSK universe. And Prime is down there walking through, pushing with all his strength. But he gets smacked by Void as soon as he crosses over. And then just the craziness happens throughout this whole thing. So we did this like a year ago, a year or two ago, whatever.
Yeah.
And but we never said anything about it. It's this same 2 pages.
My God. No, it's almost 3 years ago.
3?
Look at the date created. That's 10/7/17.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we never said anything about it. These 2 pages are in the FSK books, and it's all got the Fragment Point on it. And this was our crossover. It did not need a big story. It was all action. And we just crossed our characters over for whatever reason that we wanted to. And we put it in this book to start it off. So crossovers can happen however you guys want them to happen. Danny says, Steph even asked me what was up. Yeah, Stephanie asked, his wife asked, is Mike and Vic okay or whatnot?
Just the best.
So I think that's awesome.
So
I think, let me see here. I guess, now I got this one up, so I'm going to show it to you real quick. Danny J. Quick entered the Scribble War, and he came at Grit from Short Fuse Media Group. He came at Grit, and we have the response here live on the show.
Oh, my.
Yes, we do. We have the response live on the show, and this is a clapback by Sean Mack that we're putting up here right now. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Ace Blade got that smack Grit with the maniacal smile. Like, why is you even stepping to me? Yo, Danny J. Quick, you there? You there, baby?
This
You was
is
here
mean
6 minutes ago.
forever.
Moana says yes. Trey, been waiting for you to do it. Yes, it's coming, Moana. Quick, you there? You still alive, baby? Daniel Carlin said, damn.
Hey.
Oh, here goes Danny J. Quick. Wow.
Yeah, that's cold. That's cold. You got Batman and Robin. That's just dirty. That's just dirty.
Hey, cold-blooded. But apparently the piece is ready. The Ren McKenzie special's up.
Is it?
Yeah, let's see if we can find it real quick.
Where are we going with it?
This show is just full of premieres, man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, I'm not gonna look at it yet. I'm gonna pull it up. Oh
my God.
We're gonna look at it together. Okay. So this is Ren McKenzie entering the Scribble War.
Oh, that is tasty. That is tasty.
That's like some Street Fighter.
That is tasty.
Wash shit from like Street Fighter.
Looks like some straight watercolor.
Yeah. Is he smoking?
He is. Like he survived something.
He did survive something. The blast is what Ren McKenzie's saying. He said he don't give a damn what I wrote. My boy survived.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hey, I love how massive this looks.
Yo, I love how evil he looks. Like that right there looks like a problem.
Hey,
that looks like a problem.
You think he pissed?
A little bit. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you for real. Can I acknowledge something? Can I admit something? So let me tell you what I was afraid that you were gonna do to me.
What?
I'm gonna be real honest right now. I was afraid after I did that Apex Prime beating Heroes International. What I was afraid you were gonna do was a multi-panel piece against me. I was so terrified that you were gonna do a piece where you put them all together and it creates like this big spread of destruction. I was terrified that you were going to do that. I am so thankful that you didn't.
I had to go with time constraints. Ren said, read it. It says, in quotes, "You've gotten my full attention, young man. Show me your true power, and maybe I will take you under my wing."
Wow.
You gonna learn me something?
That's dirty. Darkness.
You gonna learn me something. Darkness, everybody.
Dark.
Danny J. Quick says, "I see how it is, Sean Mack." Yeah, man.
Hands is being thrown.
Danny says, "Not the Batman to Robin slap." Yes.
That's just cold. Cold.
We got it. So we revealed that we are collecting all this into an actual physical book. I am going to put like the screenshots I have of all the the comments and some of the good gifts. That's going to be thrown in there as well. We're going to do that. The Chat and Draw art book is still a thing that's happening. The cover, as some of you've known, was massive, and that is being colored currently by Veronica Smith, and she's been coloring for a minute. Has 27 damn characters on it, so it's gonna take a while. But yeah, so that's still things happening. And yeah, Hotshot Trade is coming. Zero Event Kickstarter is coming. So in Trade Volume 1 and 2. So we got a lot more in the kitchen. I want to go on public record right now and publicly shout out Haley Dennis, LaShawn Coven, Andrea Smith, editors, the editor team on Emerald Quest. Welcome aboard, Samantha and Michelle, the coloring team on Emerald Quest. We're making that stuff happen. I want to thank Vic so much for doing this. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself as an artist and as a creator on using the iPad and the tools on the iPad. Like, man, like real talk, got it in a whole lot. And like I said, like I drew 50 sketch cards in 2 days, and I've never done that before.
I look, you think we should put up some kind of post and tag Procreate in it and let them know that we appreciate, what sort of functionality they've given us. Maybe we can be spokespersons for Procreate and making comics.
Hey, I would love that. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, so we need to get together and figure out something to post on that, because what we did would not have been possible without Procreate as an option and tool. Like, yeah, I did send 4 of those to Danny to be lettered or whatnot, but being able to do all that stuff in Procreate is just ridiculous. Dare wants one of the geeking shirts, Vic.
I got you.
Oh, Andrew, the trade is going to have a lot of goodness. Trust and believe is going to have a lot of goodness. We got tons of stuff. But stay tuned. That will be announced. Be sure to go together. You guys made an entire comic in like 4 days. That's the running theme.
Because I don't even draw. Okay, I'm a writer.
Yeah, he draws now. Yeah, so that's out of here. Be sure to go follow Victor at Vantage In-House and all of his social media. YouCreateComics.com as well. Fabulous tools that I'm currently using in my classroom, my virtual classroom right now, to teach my classes and whatnot. Give us a follow or on Facebook, all that stuff. ShortFuseMediaGroup.com. Check out the website. If you buy the actual physical books there, you will get the digital copies for free. This has been a hell of an episode. Thank you everybody that stayed this whole time and tuned into this. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Creators, artists, writers, join the Scribble War, man. Anybody can do this. Sponsors and affiliate. Oh, what you talking about, Moana? I'm about to get ready to talk to you anyway. You can tell me in there. Andrew says, I'm interested to see if the trade will include all the issues of Hotshot up till now. Yeah, Andrew. Maybe except for issue 9. Danny and I have it broken up, but the information will be coming on it very, very soon when we get ready to do things. But very excited about the things that we have coming and whatnot. Spread the word. Hashtag Scribble War. Get it out there. Let's do it. Let's use it. I want to see everybody in there. But I will tell you this. If you come for Victor or I, you've seen what we do. So you better come correct.
Yeah.
And I feel like I need to leave out on a Super Mad Brother intro.
Wait. Before you do, I just want to say one thing to you. Event 0, Paradox, coming soon.
God dang it. This is why you don't battle rap writers, man.